Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ange. I know it's been so long since I uploaded. That was like 6 months ago when I uploaded my cyberbacker review or recommendation and my honest take about cyberbacker or working with cyberbacker. There are a lot of things that happened, guys. I got a new job. I got regularized, and then Christmas happened, my birthday came. I went to Manila for the first time and we also went to Baguio. We spent like 3 days only, but it was so sayang because I wasn't able to film anything. So, now guys, since ako lang mag-isa dito, I decided to do this video and answer all of your questions from my previous video about Cyberbacker. And there are quite a few questions right here. Here's my notebook with all the notes and questions that you guys asked, and I'll be answering them for you. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. But before we actually dive and answer your questions, let me just share a little background about myself. My name is Age. I am 25 years old. I started working at Cyberbacker last September 2022, and we parted ways last year, June 2025. And during my stay in Cyberbacker, guys, I've had 4 clients. So my very first ever client when I started was part-time virtual assistant for a real estate agent. And then afterwards, after a year, we transitioned into full-time. And then later on, the client decided to cancel the contract for some financial issues in their company. And then after that, Cyberbacker paired me with another client. Actually, isang client lang siya, guys, like isang company, but I need to work with 2 supervisors, which is kind of hard and very, very taas ng pressure nun, guys, kasi yung company or yung supervisors are very strict. For my second client, I've only worked with them for 2 days because I got hospitalized, and I told Cyberbacker that I'm not going to be able to work for them because it's basically working for like 2 clients, so I couldn't do it. On my third client, it was also a very, very big company because I need to work with 3 supervisors. They also have 2 virtual assistants. So imagine, meron na silang 2 virtual assistant tapos naghahanap pa sila ng iba. So it means their company is really big. And then you need to work with like 10 to 20 real estate agents. You need to create flyers for them. You need to list their properties online. So, hindi talaga yun siya pumasok sa expectations ko na ganun talaga yung work. I mean, mayroon namang meet with your clients, 'di ba, before you start, but hindi naman nila sinabi na ganun pala yung work nila. Ang daming process, ang daming papers, ang daming websites na need gamitin, ang daming websites na need i-update. So, I'm not sure if I fit sa company nila, so I decided to back out. And lastly, for my last client with the Cyberbacker, I work part-time. So, for this one, nag-iisang real estate agent lang siya, so I only work with him directly. I mean, not directly, but with Cyberbacker, but what I meant was hindi yung parang isang company. So, isang real estate agent lang siya. But, iba siya doon sa mga nakaka-work ko na client kasi yung position ko dito is all about social media. Like, nagmamanage ng Facebook, YouTube, nag-create ng flyers, nag-edit ng photos and videos. And hindi ko yun forte, but at first, I got really excited kasi nga, new responsibilities, new tasks, new environment. But unfortunately, as days goes by, parang na-burnt out ako kasi ayun nga, hindi ko forte. Hindi ako gano'n kagaling sa editing, and I think nakikita yon sa mga outputs or results ng client. So, that's why he decided to end the contract after 3 months. But before niya in-end yung contract, parang nafe-feel ko na din na hindi ko na talaga kaya, and I was looking at other companies na, other agencies, other work na puwede kong pasukan. Which is not good, guys, kasi hindi pwede dun sa cyberbacker kasi it is called moonlighting. And since I signed an agreement with them, the non-compete disclosure or non-compete agreement, wherein you cannot be affiliated with any other agencies or companies as long as you are working with Cyberbacker. And then if you're working with a client sa Cyberbacker, guys, around uh 1 month to 6 months, need nyo mag-download ng productivity tool, which is TerraMind, yung nag-screenshot ng screen nyo every now and then. So, I guess, na-screenshot siguro nung naghahanap ako ng ibang agency. So, nag-process kami doon sa Cyberbacker. Like, meron silang administrative system before talaga nila ako tinanggal. Kasi parang nilaban pa ako noon ng supervisor ko sa Cyberbacker na baka pwedeng bigyan ng isa pang chance or bigyan ng ibang clients. So, ayun, sabi ng Cyberbacker, it's either tatanggalin ako or baka mag-file sila ng lawsuit, which is I need to pay around $1,000. Na-mention naman yun sa, sa non-compete disclosure, sa NDA. So, yun, we decided to part ways na lang. I told my supervisor na it's okay. I can also reapply naman after 90 days, but I decided to pursue other agencies or other what do you call this, positions na I feel like I would grow into as a professional, because as cyberbacker, guys, I could say na meron namang ibang positions and there's room for improvement or for development, but yung mga positions nila I don't think is gusto ko. So you need to keep in mind na kapag work, make sure na gusto mo talaga siya kasi hindi ka mapapagod doon. But of course, everyone is not privileged enough na may mga options. So, ayun lang. So, parang medyo mataas na yung background. Let's just start with the first question, guys. The first question that I have is, what time po yung training, tsaka ilang oras po? So, yung training, as far as I know, is 8 hours or 9 hours with a 1 hour lunch break. And then, yung training talaga is night shift or at night. Yung sa akin, around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. at up until 7 a.m. with 1 hour lunch break naman yun. Next question, what if may trabaho? Ang oras dito usually, or anong oras dito usually nagstart ang training? So, guys, hindi pa din may ibang trabaho dito. You really need to work with Cyberbacker. Only kasi nga, meron kayong isa-sign na non-compete disclosure. So, kailangan kapag nag-apply kayo, clean slate, wala kayong trabaho, or kapag nagre-render, I don't have any idea kapag nagre-render na lang kayo. I guess they would advise you na mag-reapply na lang kapag tapos na yung rendering time nyo. So, ayun, hindi pwede dito may work. Dapat kapag nag-apply, walang work talaga. Next is, yung mga ka-work nyo po ba sa Cyberbacker ay ibang lahi? Like yung mga nagtuturo sa inyo sa training. So, yung mga staff or internal staff ng Cyberbacker, they're all Filipinos. Actually, yung foreigner lang doon is yung owner talaga na minsan nakakasama nyo during team meetings sa Cyberbacker. But of course, with the trainer, the supervisor, the HR, they're all Filipinos. Next is, saan ka na ngayon, ma'am? Can you recommend work from home that has a bigger rate? So, I'm currently working as an assistant account manager in an insurance company, but meron din siyang agency, but they're very different with Cyberbacker, and I'm not gonna mention the company for privacy reasons naman lang din. And then, recommend work from home. First talaga, guys, these companies that I would recommend, na-try ko na sila, na-try ko nang mag-apply, and nakapasok ako. So, I'll be sharing this with you. And they also accept no experience. So, kahit wala kang experience sa pagiging virtual assistant, they're okay with it. So, the first company that I recommend is Athena. I know you know Athena kasi very, very famous din yung Athena, especially sa TikTok. And I tried applying in Athena online. But I think mas better if mag-apply kayo sa office na or like on-site. Kasi here in Cebu City, meron na silang office sa IT Park. And I think in Manila as well, meron din silang office. So much better if sa office ka mag-apply. Kasi matututukan ka nila and then parang mabilis lang yung process unlike online. Kasi I applied and then you need to wait for like 2 days or a week for a feedback. So, first is Athena. I think the starting rate is around 40,000 pesos with a lot of benefits like PTO, HMO, government mandated benefits, and not to mention the MacBook if may client ka na. So, napakaganda talaga. However, I decided not to pursue Athena. I mean, I actually got in Athena and was supposed to start training, pero hindi ako nag-go. Kasi meron silang terms and conditions during training. Like here in Cebu City, you need to stay in an hotel na, of course, all paid expenses sa hotel ng Athena for 2 weeks kasi gusto nila na mag-focus ka talaga sa training. So, training and then you go back to the hotel. You can either go out after training, but parang merong roll call dun sa hotel just to make sure na you're there, you're in the hotel. So, and then during the weekend, you can go home naman. But as I've mentioned, you need to go back kasi merong roll call and then your friends or your family cannot go inside the hotel room. They can only stay in the lobby or outside. So, I don't think kaya ko yun. So, I decided not to proceed. Next company I would suggest is the VA Hub. The VA Hub. Yeah, the VA Hub. I also had an experience applying there and I got in the initial and final interview, was supposed to start the training, but I decided not to go. I mean, I decided not to proceed with the training kasi parang I don't know, hindi ko lang feel at the time. And then their starting salary is around $770 per month with a potential of annual increases. That's based on their website. So make sure na mag-research na lang kayo. But I think they're really good. They also accept part-time and full-time applicants. And last company is Magic or Get Magic or Careers at Magic, basta Magic Virtual Assistant, search nyo lang you guys. Nung time na nag-apply ako, I think their starting salary rate is around $5 per hour. But just to make sure, visit nyo na lang yung website so you can also see the available positions as well. And for this one, I also passed the initial and final interview. I was also fortunate enough to get on their training. Nakapag-training ako ng 1 week kasi yung training is good for 2 weeks. So, every week, bibigyan kayo ng score if nakapasa kayo or hindi. So, yung training ng 1 week na yon ang hirap guys, as in ang hirap ng training nila. And iti-train ka muna nila before ka magka-client. So, all these agencies that I've mentioned, Athena, the VA Hub, and Careers at Magic, or Get Magic, ita-train nila kayo before kayo magka-client. So, sa Magic, ang hirap talaga ng assessment, guys, as in, nung Saturday, so since 2 weeks, every Saturday, bibigyan kayo nila ng scorecard. And nung natanggap ko yung scorecard, hindi ako pumasa. So, hindi na ako pwedeng pumunta doon sa second week. So, it was very sayang, but I don't think I can also grow in Magic kasi kapag nape-pressure ako, parang nabu-burnout ako, tapos hindi na ako, parang nawawalan ako ng ganang mag-work. Ayun. But, ang nakaganda lang doon, kasi kapag nakapasa ako doon sa first week and then the second week, meron akong 30,000 pesos na parang sign-in bonus, I guess. But these companies that I've mentioned, they're really good. Maraming mga good reviews. And then, marami din silang available positions sa Magic and then sa VA Hub. They accept part-time applicants. But for Athena, I think full-time lang talaga. So, ayun, I hope na makahanap kayo ng mga positions na gusto nyo and of course, makapasa sa interviews and sa training. Next question is how much is the salary or the starting rate? So, they're talking about cyberbacker, guys. So, the starting salary for cyberbacker, I'm not sure for the full time kasi yung first ever salang ko talaga sa cyberbacker was part-time, but I earn around 8,000 to 12,000 per month part-time starting salary rate. But of course, tumataas naman siya as time goes by. Like 3 months, 6 months, and then lalo na kapag tenured ka na. Ayun nga. And then dollar rate kasi sila. So, depende din sa palitan ng dollar if mas mataas or mababa. So, change. Hindi talaga fixed yung magiging salary niyo in peso. Next question is, mahirap po ba yung assessment sa cyberbacker? And for me, hindi naman siya mahirap, but I think I saw a lot of videos on TikTok na medyo nahihirapan daw sila sa assessment. But to be honest, yung assessment ng cyberbacker is parang NCAA sa school, for logic and then English. You can do research naman, guys. You can ask Google or ChatGPT, but make sure na yung ginagamit nyo na laptop or computer is hindi kayo dun magre-research kasi parang nasa screen ng browser na ayun, nagre-research ka. So, make sure to use your phone na lang for safety purposes. Next question is, can you give us some tips on how to find a client? So, I'm not sure if she's referring to direct client or agencies, but since I've answered the question naman about finding or recommending an agency, let's just pretend she's asking for a direct client. So tips on finding a direct client. I'm not really sure how to answer this because I don't have an experience working with a direct client or like ako yung naghanap talaga to work with a direct client. But I think ngayon marami ng mga skilled virtual assistants, especially sa Upwork, online jobs sa PH, sa Facebook, a lot of social media sa LinkedIn. Ang rami-rami ng mga skilled virtual assistants na naghahanap ng client or ng work. So, I think my first step would be to hone your skills muna or upskill so that you can also compete with other skilled virtual assistants. And the next is to find an agency. Kasi guys, kapag direct client, hindi talaga kayo secured sa job nyo. Kasi anytime then and there your direct client could end your contract and then wala nga na kayo. So mas better if meron kayong agency kasi meron kayong job security. So, for example, if your client ended the contract, so they can give you another client, they can help you find another client, which is very important now in this economy or in this time. So, ayun, pero pag gusto mo talaga mag-direct client, yun nga, mag-upskill and then maybe use the websites, like yung mga verified websites like Upwork, online jobs to PH. Next question that we have is yung tatlong client or apat na client mo po sabay. And no, sa cyberbacker, kapag nag-work ka full-time, hindi ka pwedeng mag-add ng ibang clients. Pero kapag part-time ka lang, pwede kang mag-add ng other part-time client para ka pa rin nag-work full-time. So, hindi po pwede sabay. Next question is, may training bond agreement sa cyberbacker? And wala pong training bond agreement sa cyberbacker kasi after nyo po sa initial interview, assessment, final interview, then you will look for a client. And then kapag meron na pong client, doon ka lang po magsa-start ng training. Hindi po kagaya sa ibang agencies na after interview is training agad and then doon pa lang maghahanap ng client. Sa cyberbacker kasi naghahanap muna ng client kasi merong ibang clients na meron silang um, specific instructions during training, meron silang specific website or apps na gustong ipa-train dun sa virtual assistant. And then last thing guys, it's not a question but the user commented, mabuti na lang daw at umalis agad ako sa cyberbacker. which I don't know how to react kasi ang cyberbacker naman, they were my stepping stone when I was a newbie in a virtual assistant, when I was a newbie in this industry. They were the ones who trained me dun sa cyberbacker. Parang nakakilala ko ng mga ibang clients and yung mga clients na yon, they were able to train me as well on and I think dahil sa cyberbacker kaya ako naging ganito ngayon. Char. Ayun, I think merong downside lang talaga yung cyberbacker. And then I think there's an issue going on right now about sa owner ng cyberbacker. Like parang nasangkot siya sa isang issue. So I think it would really affect or negatively impact the whole company. And then, guys, nung nagwo-work ako sa client ko, sa cyberbacker, and then meron siyang ibang friends na real estate agent din. And then meron isang tao na nag-ask if saang agency daw magandang kumuha ng virtual assistant. Of course, yung client ko, since galing ako sa cyberbacker, sabi niya sa cyberbacker, yung isang friend niya nag-mention na, oh, please don't use cyberbacker. Their virtual assistants are like trash or very unprofessional. She actually daw nakakuha daw siya ng dalawang virtual assistant sa cyberbacker, papalit-palit kasi hindi daw talaga maganda yung naging experience niya. So, I think it depends na rin talaga sa cyberbacker if ano yung performance niya and depende na rin sa client kasi mayroong ibang client na very talaga, like di mo feel. So, of course, na-affect yung output mo or your results mo. So, logged in na guys kasi I'm gonna start my shift na with my client and comment down below any questions you have. I'll try to answer them as much as possible. It's a comment and then also follow me on my social medias. But that's it guys. Thank you so much and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.